Hey everyone, WitchyCatLady here in Dragon Adventures, and we are going to talk briefly about the new traits breeding update. And of course, if you have not already subscribed, please do that. It means so much, and don't forget to hit that like button on this video. So there's actually a lot to talk about, so I'm going to break this up into a few different videos for you. We have the fact that, the breeding has changed, that some of these seasons and events will now be breedable. The catch is that they will be soulbound, and I will explain that. And then we have cosmetic and genetic traits. So this does seem like a lot. I'll give you a little overview, and then I'll do detailed videos of each thing, breaking it up. I'll talk about in a separate video and show you exactly how breeding the seasons and events works. I'll do another video showing you more specifically on the genetic traits, and then of course another one on the more cosmetic traits, which will be like this ample right here. See, this electric aura is actually a cosmetic trait. And then you see here some of the genetic traits. And it does seem like a lot. If you want some of the features, then you're going to need to breed them. Now, your dragons that you've had in your inventory already will have a positive trait on there. Sorry, I stuttered a second. They will not have a negative trait or a cosmetic trait. So, these Allahs that I've already had are going to be positive as far as traits. Now, things that have been bred, let me show you something here. So like the blue moon one, that has bred, and it has some traits on it. And I know this seems like a lot, so let me see if I can break it down a little bit for you. The traits can be overwhelming, so let's go to the wiki, where they have it broken up for us. So here on the wiki, you can go and read some about the traits. And if you want, you can pause and read some of that here. I'm not going to read through it all, but I will scroll so that you can take screenshots or pause to read it. It gives us a breakup of how the mechanics work. The cosmetic traits don't affect the stats of your dragon. They're just for appearance, just for looks. Genetic traits actually will affect the stats. It can help it, be stronger or faster, and in some cases it can actually be weaker. The cosmetic traits, as again, affects the appearance. You're going to have your auras, overlays, things like that. And here's a list of stuff. There, it has 14 on here. I thought someone said 19. Wiki will update as they get additional information, of course, so stay tuned to that. Check in on that regularly. They do a great job keeping up with it. So albinism and melanism will affect the looks as well as platinum. Albinism is, like albino or leucism. It'll make it a lot lighter. And melanism will be the opposite and make it a lot darker. And then platinum makes it pretty shiny. And then you have auras like shadow, electrics. All of these will do really cool things to your dragon. Inflamed. One that just says aura. You have your head auras, tail auras, and your wild eye. Let me see if I have a dragon on me that has wild eye. So if you remember before, when we had the wild and tame potions, the only way to get a glowing eye was to have a wild dragon. And now you can get that as a trait. Although it's really kind of, okay, there it is. Hold still, buddy. So you can see the glowy eye there. And some people liked it and some people didn't, which is why they had the tame potions. They would use the tame potions to get rid of that glowy eye, and the wild potion to put it there. Wild and tame potions have been removed, so if you want the wild eye, you're going to have to breed for it, or find somebody that has one. It seems to be a pretty common one from what I've seen. And then we go down into our genetic traits, where it does get a little bit more complicated. You will have positive and negative traits that will affect the stats of your dragons, like their health, their breath, their speed, their jumps, everything. They can even have allergies. So, take a moment, pause, read these, screenshot them, I will get more into some of the examples in another video. I do have several of these as examples on dragons. I do not have every single one of them. I might actually. I'm actually not looking to get every single genetic or cosmetic trait for the dragon simply because space. Space is an issue. And speaking of space, it's now cheaper to upgrade. Whereas this upgrade right here would have cost me millions, millions. It's now significantly cheaper. And also, you can now hold 200 on you and 2 in the stable. So they've basically doubled it. So this is something we've definitely needed. There are almost 100 dragons in the game. Well, according to the Dragopedia, there's 100. The one that we cannot get yet is the Gilmoros. We will be getting that soon when the Guild War ends, which is, let's see, the task refreshes in 3 days. Guild War ends in 8 days. How are they doing? Iron is really fighting. They're doing a great job. It's going to be a close call between Mystic and Iron. Royal fell behind, and Royal seems to be struggling to catch up. So we're going to see what happens. Of course, I hope Mystic wins. I'm in Mystic. Does Iron deserve to have a winning war? Yes, but they need to earn it. So how far off are the points? Actually, not too far off. I bet if I go to Undercity and do a few donations, that might bump it up a little bit. But if you guys have any questions on the cosmetic and genetic traits, please let me know in the comments. One thing I'm really liking about these genetic traits is, well, they have tiers. I have that listed as tier 9. When did I get a tier 9 vented? I thought that was a tier 8. So they go up in tiers and it will affect the stats. The higher the tier, the better the stats. The highest you can get is 10. So here's my tier 9 vented. And let me get out a vented that doesn't have anything going on. Well, it has a little strong membrane. That's just kind of basic. So we'll compare these real quick before we end the video. So here's the one that is not the tier 9. Oh, my tier 9 is not grown up. So let's get rid of that one. Oh, it will be grown up now. There we go. So we'll keep that one. So here is just our tier 1. And it's got good speed. The vented has good speed. That's just going to be a hair bit faster than one that doesn't have the strong wing membrane. So now here we are, tier 9. Let's go, buddy. Look at this. Look at this go. This is so much faster. This will be really good for getting around the worlds, to do your chest hunting, to do your task. This is great. I love this. This is almost like having the old vented back before they did the update where they kind of changed all the stats and everything. So I think that's going to be it for this video. I do apologize that I've not been grinding the videos out quite as much. I'm going to pop up a picture of the reason why. Our new cat Grumpus that we've brought in has been taking up a lot of my time. I've been spending hours out in the little quarantine room with him. He's been outside with the stray situation that we have had going on around us. He's definitely related to some of the ones that we have in the house. He's been in need of assistance, as you can tell by the tooth in this picture. He is currently at the vet right now at the time of this recording. We did have to leave him there because he ran. While we're in the vet office, they took him to another room to pull him out to get a blood test on him, and he bolted. And they had to chase through the vet office getting him. So he's now been put on a runaway alert. He's fine. He did knock out his loose tooth. The vet did call me right before I started editing this video to let me know that part of the tooth was still in the gum, and they are taking care of that. They're getting him all fixed up. He has some ear mites. They're going to take care of that too. And it looks like he's already fixed, so we don't have to worry about that. But, oh, and his blood test came back great. He doesn't have anything scary going on. He is also missing 3 other canine teeth, which explains how he came to be with us. He can't hunt. He's had struggles finding food, so he's going to be a chubby, happy indoor house cat. But yes, so thank you guys for watching. Again, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It means so much. Every ad you guys watch, every video you watch, helps pay for these cats' vet bills. We've brought in like 10 from this outdoor situation, and they're living a much better life. But if you guys could, watch some ads, share some videos, help me raise some food money for these eaters, that would mean a lot. And if we hit 10,000 subscribers, I'm going to start doing charity videos. At 10,000 subscribers, I can set videos up to donate directly to charity, and I'd like to donate back to the ASPCA. They help out the animals around here. They've really been lobbying to help out, the domestic cat, feral situations, without harming them. They actually love these animals. They they do a great job. They're trying, and the more money we can give them, the more they can do for them. But again, as I've said before, I think 3 more times, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in game or another video. Keep an eye out for more videos on this breeding traits, and bye!